All right, all right. Welcome everybody. This is your man Daniel Wiafe, and I am coming at you with a special guest. We are talking about house flipping and making money. And for those of you guys who are wanting to learn more about flipping houses and wholesaling houses, make sure you visit my website, houseflippingdojo.com, for a free webinar that I am hosting, houseflippingdojo.com/webinar. So my special guest that I have today is a gentleman from the great state of Texas.
Yes, sir.
His name is Caleb Williams, and everybody can give Caleb a hand clap as he comes on board.
Thank you, guys.
Caleb, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay. Doing great, man. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. And before we jump into this interview with Caleb, you guys, I want you to do something really quick. I want you to go ahead and like this video, and I want you to share it, and I want you to subscribe to my channel because I have rock stars and good money-making tips that I give out a couple of times a week. So anyways, Caleb, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and how we met.
Sure. So I was a little bit about me. Been doing this now a little bit, about 15 months, and just got into it. I actually got into real estate because of Daniel and his wife watching their show on HGTV. It inspired myself to, look into real estate and to see, how can I, get involved and be able to, make money from this the way that they do. So, watching their shows and it, kind of went away for a little bit, but I said, you know what, I'm still going to do it and try to knock it out the park like I, normally do. So I've been at real estate 15 months, basically right now, just wholesaling for the most part, but I'm at the point now where I'm ready to start flipping and doing what Daniel and his wife so eloquently did and do on HGTV. So also, I guess just a little bit about the business, or I kind of explained a little bit about it. It's just, wholesaling. So I've been able to do within 15 months, 12 deals, which is remarkable, probably on any level of doing it. And the way that it was done was some, quirky marketing and just some, different ways of thinking outside the box of making things happen. So that's a little bit about me and how I got into it and a little bit about the business.
Man, awesome. Thank you, Caleb, for that. So look, you guys, Caleb is a true example that you guys need to get into this business. And when you get into the business, you got to persevere, you got to get going, and you got to move forward, because he said he got inspired by myself and Melinda when he saw us on HGTV. We disappeared for a second, right?
Yeah.
We put our picture on the side of a milk carton. And eventually you found us, right?
Yeah. I found you guys on Facebook, and I seen that you guys were doing some mentoring and classes. And so I as soon as I saw that, I'm like, listen, I want to let you guys know that, not only what they do, it works, but they inspired me to get involved in this. And I wanted to let people know that, this business and what we're in and what we do, that it works. It's lucrative if you, get out there and do the work and make it happen. And I just wanted people to know that, I was inspired by you and your wife to make that move and make that transition into real estate and what I'm doing now.
Well, thank you, Caleb. And I'm glad that you made that transition into real estate, because I know you're married, right?
Yes, I am.
And I know your wife is happy to see all those dollars rolling in from those wholesale deals done, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome. So, Caleb, tell me a little bit about the 12 wholesale deals that you did in 15 months. All right.
Sure.
So give me like a little 3-minute overview, elevator speech about that.
Well, basically, once I kind of got in, I took a few classes on it, but it, wasn't really, informative. So what I did is I self-educated myself on, the actual wholesaling bit. And so, you can only read so much, and you have to start applying what, So, after reading and getting into it, I was like, okay, well, let's just see how this goes. So, and it took me literally 3 months before I got my first deal. And I think that's what people need to know, is that if you're in this kind of for the short term, if you're looking to, kind of get rich in 30 to 60 days, then, this is probably not the business for you. You're going to hear a lot of no's before you hear one yes. And that's what I experienced, a bunch of no's, the numbers didn't work, or, this didn't work, or we can't do it. Or I heard that a lot. But you have to persevere through it, because it'll happen. And once it happens, man, I tell you, sky is the limit. So my deals is pretty much has been, wholesaling assignment. And my first deal, was a wholesale deal, and it was an ABC transaction. So basically with the ABC, it's, I find the property, I put it under contract, I find someone that wants it. And, the deal worked. And I literally made $5,000 in, literally working about 20 hours that week, which is insane, because when you think of what you're, if you have a regular 9 to 5, it takes majority of Americans to make $5,000, probably in 2 paychecks. So to make that in, literally working 20 hours part-time, literally, that's how it started. And so that was my first deal. And then, from there, with, some quirky marketing and just, getting out there and actually doing the work, more deals continue to come by. And, on average, I would say that my deals are 5,000, but, I got as high as 10 at 10,000 at one point. And that's probably like my threshold. But, as far as if you're looking to make money and kind of get your feet wet into, real estate, I would say, get into the wholesaling part. You can make, from as little as 5,000 to as much as 20 to 30,000. All depends on the deal and who you have involved. But for me, it just was, hey, just, you made 5, make another 5, and just keep going, make another 5, and kind of see how it goes from there. And for me, that's what worked. And deals just kept coming. So.
I love it. I love it. And I love the fact, Caleb, that you stated that, you got in here and you started learning and you started applying and taking action, but it took you 3 months until you actually made money. Okay. Or started getting that money making train rolling. And this is what I tell everybody. I tell all my students, I tell everybody that wants to work with me, everybody that's an aspiring wholesaler, that this is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay. If you want to get rich quick, go buy yourself a lottery ticket.
Yep.
Guess what? You're still not going to get rich because you ain't going to win the lottery, right?
Absolutely.
So this is a viable business, you guys. And if you're going to start this business, you need to dedicate at least 12 months minimum to this. Okay. So just remember that, you guys. And Caleb worked hard. He made his first $5,000 in 20 hours. Look, let's break it down into an hourly wage. This guy made $250 an hour. Okay. There's literally no job out there that is going to pay you $250 an hour. Okay. And in real estate, you guys, we are not paid on an hourly basis, but we're paid for the results that we get. Okay. And we're connecting sellers that are motivated to cash buyers that want deals. Will that be a fair summary, Caleb?
That is probably the best way I've heard it put. The only thing that I would probably add to that is just be ready for the work. Okay. Just be ready to apply yourself and put the work in. If you can read and you can, buy books and attend webinars and all that. But until you're able to apply what you're learning, it's you're pretty much staying stagnant at that point. So don't be afraid to get out there and just do it. And that's what I did. I just got to a point where I said, you know what, let's do it and see what happens. and, just applying it and doing it and getting out there and doing the work. And it's going to take a little bit, it's a tedious journey, but I mean, at the end, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Awesome. So you guys, Caleb has created a business where he's generating $5,000 to $10,000 on average, and he's literally closing about one wholesale deal a month. Would that be a fair summary?
That would be fair. About one a month. Yes.
Okay. And so, Caleb, you said you talked a lot about quirky marketing. All right.
Yeah.
You said that like 3-4 times. Like,
yeah.
Tell me and everybody, the thousands and thousands of people watching this, what is Caleb Williams quirky marketing? What's up?
So I will tell you this, everybody kind of does the whole, signs and, put them out and put them on post and, all that good thing. And I'm not knocking that, because that's pretty much what I've done also too. But I kind of stepped out of the box a little bit, and I said, where are places that people just, go every day? Where are you going to find people just, everybody's going to need gas. Everybody's going to need food. Everybody's going to, maybe want to rent a movie or something at some point. Everybody's going to need to grab money out of an ATM at some point. So why not market there? And so what I did is I got the little, stickers, and what I've been doing is putting them all over San Antonio. I put them on gas, pumps, and I put them on red boxes. I put them on ATMs. I put them everywhere. And literally, the business that I generate from that versus the signs that I put out is tremendous. And it was a little bit outside of the box thinking, but it just took me literally 5 minutes to say okay, where do everybody go? Because, okay, yeah, people will, drive on the street and they'll see a sign, but how many people are going to call and when they see that sign versus, okay, you have to sit at a gas pump for a while if you're pumping gas, and if you're making a choice on a movie, you're going to have to sit there for a minute. If you're in an ATM line, you have to push a certain amount of buttons and you're going to have to sit there and look at the ATM. So why not put something there as far as marketing goes? So that was my quirky marketing, and it has generated a lot of business for me. It's just something different.
Wow. So Caleb, and this is very, very creative, very unique. When I was talking to you about sticker marketing, like you remember when you told me about your marketing, and I was like, stickers? And my eyes got kind of wide. I was like, really?
Right. Yeah.
But I love it. I love it, you guys. And I mean, I hope you pay attention to what Caleb was saying, because he said that this is out of the box thinking, and he's basically placing stickers where everybody and the mama goes for daily life. ATM machines, red boxes, gas stations, liquor stores. I don't know.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah.
Fried chicken shacks.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Everybody's going there. And I mean, Caleb has done 12 deals, and he's averaging $5,000 to $10,000 per each deal. I'm not going to get all up in his business and ask him how much, but literally, he's probably on the verge of between 60 to 120,000. Okay. And what percentage of those deals would you say came from stickers?
I would say probably the 50 to 60% came from that, just from stickers alone.
Okay. So would it be fair to say that you made at least $50,000 off of stickers?
Off of stickers, literally. Off of stickers that I bought off of one of these, websites that produces cards or whatever. And it literally cost me $6 to make these stickers.
Okay.
$6.
So it costs you $6 to make the stickers.
Right.
Okay. And how many stickers do you get for
250 stickers?
Wow. 250 stickers. And how many stickers are you placing each week on average?
I would say probably 100 a week.
100 a week. Okay. So basically, you're spending about $2.50 a week in your marketing.
In marketing. Yes.
Yes. Wow. And do you have an example of one of your stickers? Can you show
Absolutely.
us?
Here, I will pull one up for you. 1 second here. Just so you know, and I got these from Vistaprint. This is what I use. This is what I use.
Wow. And how simple is that, you guys? I mean, that's what, about 3 inches wide?
Literally 3 inches wide, if that.
Okay. So about maybe 2.5, 3 inches wide, about 1 inch.
About that. And what it is I just put on there that I buy houses cash. I put my number on there, where they can reach me at, and the name of my company. And that's it. That's all I do.
Nice. Can you put it a little bit closer to the screen?
Sure.
Wow. And look, you guys, that's all he did, okay? He just put a message, I buy houses cash. He put his logo on there, and then he put the name of his company, and then he put call me now and his phone number. And that's it, okay? Kept it simple, and he's just like making like a sticker flipping ninja and, putting these stickers all across his city, okay? And have you ever gotten in any trouble placing these stickers, Caleb? Like, has anyone called you and said, hey, you place these stickers on my ATM again, I'm going to come hunt you down?
No trouble, anything. No one's giving me a call, no gas station, no supermarket, no Red Box rep, no liquor rep. Anybody has given me a call on anything. And, I find it easier to do that. Going and putting signs in. And again, like I said, I don't knock it because I do it also. But doing that and putting in stickers has just been, a lot easier. I don't get any calls. I don't ride by the next day and it's gone. It's still there. I've gone by gas stations and red boxes and ATMs where I put them, and they're still there. And I'm like, okay. The only time that I may put another one is if it's time to replace it. If the elements have done damage to it and it's time to replace it, that's the only time I'll do it. But other than that, it still sits there. It still sits right there, and no one's moved it at all.
Wow. And that is awesome. That is awesome, you guys. And look, this is that out-of-box thinking that we all need to think about, okay? Because everybody is doing letters, everybody's doing bandit signs, but very few, nobody is doing stickers, okay? And, I was going to say very few people are doing stickers, but yeah, nobody's doing stickers.
Right.
And let me tell you something, Caleb. I remember when I first moved to Las Vegas, right? When I first came to town, I literally every light pole in Vegas had these 8x10 sheets of paper, right?
Right.
And somebody had made stickers, okay? And the stickers were about this size, regular sheet of paper, and it was for a carpet cleaning business. And the carpet cleaning business wrote out carpet cleaning, $40 a room, and then their phone number. Right. And they literally plastered their 8x11 stickers on literally every light pole in Vegas. I mean, you couldn't drive through Vegas without seeing those signs, those little stickers, right? And I couldn't even imagine how much money they made off of that. Okay. Now eventually they stopped doing it after a few years. So, I'm willing to bet somebody cracked down on them. But I mean, if you're making a ton of money, then you can pay whatever fines they get for you. Okay. And you can be as minimalistic as Caleb is doing. Cause I like the fact that he's using small stickers. So because they're small, people aren't going to get as pissed off as if they were, bigger. Like what the carpet cleaning business was doing in Vegas, okay?
Right.
So he could probably stick 5,000, 10,000 stickers and nobody's going to say nothing. And, stickers are very, very hard to remove. So that's why very few of your stickers are being removed, right?
Right.
So, I mean, that is awesome. And how many calls a week would you say that you're getting off of your stickers, Caleb?
I would say just off of the stickers alone, probably about 5 to 8 a week, literally. Wow. That is the bulk of it. And it's just all about placement, where you put it, and the amount that you put out there. And, literally, I have to stop for gas every day. And so I don't stop at the same gas station every day. So, whatever different one that I stop at, I'm going to put them there. And, you know, if I see anything else in the area that looks like, hey, man, I'll just put a sticker there and there'll be no problems, you know, I'll do it. That's what I do. You know, different areas where, you know, I've done business at and even where I live at and, you know, just different areas, period, that I will put a sticker there and just, you know, see what happens. And literally I'll get a call and say, hey, I'm interested in selling my house. And, you know, I live out of town and I was just driving through kind of checking on it. And the question that I always ask anybody that calls me, I'm like, okay, well, how did you find out about me? And literally, I'll tell you, like 90% is, hey, man, I saw your sticker, man. And so I was like, okay, I'll give him a call. So that is literally the bulk of how I get my calls.
I love it. I love it. And you guys, I hope that you guys see how strong and powerful this is, because when these people are calling Caleb, he's literally the only person that they're probably seeing the message that, hey, I can buy your house. Okay. So for the most part, I'm just going to make this assumption that you don't really even have to like worry about any other competition, because like when people call you, most of the times off those stickers, you're the only person they're talking to, right?
Correct. I haven't seen another sticker in the city of San Antonio or anywhere that, you know, on, you know, gas station pumps or anything like that. I have not seen it. And literally, like, I just like was sitting there just thinking, like, where do people go every day? Like, I get it. Like, no one takes the same route home, and you know, people are gonna take your signs down, and you put money into that. And I'm like, it's something as small as a sticker, and it has the adhesive on it where you can't just take it off. It makes sense. So, you know, just go around and you know, put little stickers where, okay, yeah, if they see it, it's not as big where they can't see anything. You know, they can't see the pump, or they can't see, you know, the federal sticker where you can't, you know, mess with this or that. It's right there. It's there. And if you see it, if you're interested in selling your house, it's right there.
Mm-hmm. It's right there. It's right back there, you guys. So, I mean, that is powerful. That is powerful. So, Caleb, let me ask you this. So you've done your first 12 deals, your first 12 wholesale deals, and you're officially an expert. So let me know this. What is the next step in your progression and evolution business-wise? Like what do you have cooking on the pot next?
I would say now it is time to get involved in what you and your wife has been doing, and that's, you know, starting to flip. And for me, the hurdle, I guess I would say, is just, you know, the private lending part, and you know, finding good contractors out there that's going to do the work necessary. You know, I see what these guys make when I wholesale these houses, and you know, I make 5,000, these guys make 50,000, and it's very, very lucrative if you do it and you do it right. And so I think, you know, I won't even say I think, I'm at the point now to where, okay, I want to go from the 5,000, you know, every month to, you know, possibly 25, 50,000 a month. And that's my progression at this point, to get to fix it and flipping and, you know, making a profit from that.
Awesome. So how are you going to get into the fixing and flipping game?
Well, basically, I need to find some private lenders, and I need to interview some contractors, and go from there. And one of the things that I've been finding here in San Antonio is that the better the contractor that you have, the better work it's going to be, and you know, the more likely that you'll be able to sell the house that you fixed, you know, and flip for profit. So, you know, go that route, and definitely I need a mentor, and I think that I have found the right mentor right here, right now, that you are
Yeah.
talking to and listening to also.
Who's that?
That would be you.
Oh, me. Hey.
That would be you. And you know, I've seen the success. I've seen, you know, what Daniel and his wife and his team has put together and seen what they have done. And it is extraordinary. And it's definitely something that, if you're thinking about it, you need to be a part of, and put yourself, in a position to, be successful at that. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my goal.
Definitely. And I'm really excited to work with you, Caleb. I know that we've talked about this earlier. And you guys, what I've been doing for the past 3 years is we teach people how to wholesale. Okay. That's the cream of crop in our education side of the business. And with Caleb, we're taking him into a more advanced program where he already has his marketing in place. We're going to add to his marketing mix that he's doing. He already has an excellent marketing campaign going on with the stickers. We're going to add to that. But on top of that, we're going to add 2 components. We're going to add a component of teaching him how to raise up his own private funds. Okay. And I'm linked up with a gentleman out of Cleveland, Ohio. His name is Brian Stark. We call him the $100 million man because over the course of his business career, he's helped people raise over $100 million for their real estate deals and for launching their businesses. Okay. And he's also a lender himself. Okay. And we're going to teach Caleb as well how to get general contractors in and get them to use the correct scope of work and make sure that they're doing the best work, but they're not overworking, because that's one thing that that I learned. You gotta be very, very careful when it comes to your repairs and not overdo it, because there's some things that you need to do in a fix and flip in order to sell it and get top dollar for it. And then there's other things where you're just screwing yourself if you put it in there. So you guys, I know some of y'all may have seen us on TV doing certain things, but what you see on TV is not always going to be what you need to do in a real fix and flip. Okay.
Absolutely.
You do not need to add granite to every single house that you flip. Okay. You do not need to add, well, I won't go there, but hey, Caleb, I won't go there.
Right.
But also, so Caleb, you're a good guy and you're crushing it out there. And there's going to be people in Texas and San Antonio and, perhaps across America that, they love you, they like you, they trust you, and they like what you're doing. You're a good soul. If somebody wanted to reach out to you and JV with you, do deals with you, just connect with you, what's the best ways for them to contact you?
Sure. So you can definitely email me. My email is hgtproperties1@gmail.com. That is definitely probably the easier way to get in contact with me. The easiest way to get in contact with me is just to call me. My number is 512-956-8814. Again, 512-956-8814. If you can't reach me via phone, then, just email me. Also, my website is HGTproperties1.com. So www.hgtproperties1.com. So those are the 3 best ways you can get at me. If you do it on the website, just make sure that you leave your name, your number, and all that good stuff. I'll get with you, and we can go from there. Give me a call, shoot me an email. Either way, man, those 3 ways you can get in contact with me, and we'll definitely connect. And whatever you need from me, I will give to you. And if you want to do deals, and if you're looking at some different quirky ways of how to market and how to get out there, I will say this: marketing is probably 80 to 90% as far as wholesaling is what you want to do. Once you get yourself out there and people kind of know you and know what you do and you put yourself out there, it becomes easier. A lot of contacts come to you at that point, and you don't have to go out there running and looking for cash buyers and looking for all those other people. They'll come to you. And that's what I found in doing my marketing, that people that are ready to sell and people that are ready to buy will call you and say, hey, what do you got? And hey, I'm looking to sell. What can you do? So I'll definitely help and give my advice and what you need. And again, those are the 3 ways to get in contact with me.
Awesome. So again, you guys get in contact with Caleb Williams, San Antonio, Texas.
Yep.
Did 12 deals in 15 months, primarily using sticker marketing. His phone number, can you be reached by text on your phone number?
Absolutely. You could text me at that number too. Yes.
Okay. So you guys, just out of consideration for Caleb, text him first. Don't call him in the middle of the night like you owe you money or anything like that.
Those won't get answered. I'll just be honest with you. Like, my phone goes off at a certain time. Mrs. Williams does not play, so therefore.
hey, the wives, they never play, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, do not call this brother in the middle of the night. But no, seriously, guys. Definitely respect Caleb and his time, but reach out to him. He's a good brother. His phone number again is 512-956-8814, and text him first and just let him know who you are and what you need help with, and then he'll give you a call back. So that's 512-956-8814. You can reach him by email at hgtproperties1@gmail.com. That's H as a hotel, G as a golf, T as a tango, properties, the number 1 at gmail.com. Or you can visit his website at I'm stuttering, Caleb.
That's okay.
Website at hgtproperties1.com. That's H as a hotel, G as a golf, T as a tango, properties1.com. Did you name that after HGTV?
No, actually, I named it after the first street that me and my wife lived on, High Green Trail. So the name of my company is High Green Trail Properties. And so we just took it as HGT, and we didn't want to do the V because we didn't want to be copywritten or anything like that. So HGT.
It was funny, Caleb, when we first got on TV, we had to sign like 50-page disclosures and documents and go through FBI background checks.
Wow.
They do not play.
Yeah.
I guess, and I guess it makes sense because they don't want to get sued, or not sued, but they don't want to get bad publicity if you're not who you say you are.
Sure.
And one of the things they said that the mother company for HGTV, I'll leave that company unnamed. They will crack down on you if you start using their symbols or their name without permission. So, good thing you didn't do that.
Yeah, right.
Get that smack down. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So, Caleb, one last question. If there's anybody that needed help with wholesaling, would you feel comfortable recommending them over to us?
Absolutely. These guys have a program that is second to none. And anything that Daniel and his team and that they do, I highly recommend that you guys get involved and get check it out. They're a living example. They're a living example of if you're serious about this business, what you can do. Literally, I am an offspring of what they design and what they put together. I literally looked at them and said, you know what, if they can do it, I can do it. And I went out there and did it. And, I would highly encourage you guys to get involved with their program and see it for what it's worth, because it's worth a lot. And it's, if it's something that you want to do and it's something you're passionate about and it's something that, you want to better your family, your legacy and all that stuff, get with Daniel and these guys. Listen, they're an example. You can see it. You can see what they've done. It's documented. You can go on YouTube. You can go on, HGTV.com. You can go everywhere and see what these guys have done. And it's legit. So definitely check them out.
Awesome, awesome, and thank you for that, Caleb.
Yeah.
And you guys, and don't forget too that you need to take massive action, and that's the one thing that I appreciate Caleb in is the fact that when he first got started, he learned, but he didn't just get book knowledge and just sit on it because he wouldn't have made any money whatsoever. He took action, he implemented what he learned, and then he got a little creative knack in his head, and he implemented that, and I mean, he's having success, okay? And he's going to launch into even greater success in the next coming year. So anyways, you guys, thank you for joining this podcast, this webinar, this V-blog, whatever you want to call it. If you guys are looking to learn more about wholesaling, make sure you check us out at houseflippingdojo.com. If you're ready to apply to join our 12-month academy, go to houseflippingdojo.com/apply. Make sure you guys hit up my man, Caleb. This guy is a good brother. So until next time, you guys, peace, God bless, and we'll see you guys on the top.
See you guys later.